how's everyone doing there tonight? This is Undead Nightmare 24, back with a video. Hope everyone's having a great weekend out there. This video is going to be a review for my Saturday action and exploitation films. Each Saturday I will pick a film out of the collection from a genre I enjoy, which is action and exploitation, and I will review it. So everyone sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy the review. So for this Saturday I'm going to pick 1982's Force Vengeance. This is directed by James Fargo. He also directed The Enforcer with Clint Eastwood, and the original Jaws. He had worked on the production of that film. This stars Chuck Norris. He needs no introduction. Michael Cavanaugh and Mary Louise Weller. She came out in Starsky and Hutch, Animal House, and Tide. So that's the cast there, guys. It's kind of like a kung fu action film here. So let's get into the plot of the film. This stars Chuck Norris as Josh Randall. He's a former military guy who travels to Hong Kong. He's getting in a lot of trouble now he got out of the military. And we have this guy Sam Pascal. He's pretty much a casino owner. He sees him get in a pretty much a drunk fight and just wants to straighten out his life, so he gives him a job as his lead security and to watch over the casino because he knows he can fight. So he gets a job there, stays in Hong Kong, and he's pretty much living his life. He's pretty much adopted into that Pascal family. He has another man he considers a brother and a sister, and he's just watching over Sam Pascal because he's like a famous, like I said, a casino owner. And then we get this other guy, Stan Ramondi. I hope I said that right, Ramondi. He's this crooked guy opposite of Pascal. He's a club owner, but he's very crooked. He's got a lot of money, power, and he's part of the syndicate. And he wants to pretty much take over Pascal's casino and add it to his and get percentages out of that. But Pascal's an old school guy. He doesn't believe in that, so he doesn't want to sell it or give him a percentage. That creates a conflict. So then we got Randall, played by Chuck Norris, in the middle of this. So he's pretty much going to back up Pascal. He's been like a father figure to him and helped him out in a bad time. So it starts to rub the wrong way. We got this syndicate that's threatening if they don't sell this casino, they're going to do some bodily harm. And small spoiler alert, they end up pretty much killing Sam Pascal, his son, and leaving Randall to find out how it happened. He's mad. He wants some revenge, and he also has to protect a daughter they have, Joy Pascal, who's has the last rights to the casino, and they want her dad to take over the casino. So it has him pretty much taking care of her, and then he has a love interest, Claire Bonner, played by Weller, and he's pretty much with these two girls trying to pretty much save them from them killing them. So he's running and himself as well, through the streets of Hong Kong, Chuck Norris style, with his martial arts skills, fighting off this syndicate who's after him in numbers. And when he's doing this, he's also protecting these two women here, his love interest, and pretty much, I'd say, like, considered a sister even though they're not. He's taking care of her, and as he does this syndicate mob just keeps coming back and forth. So you see a lot of Chuck Norris gunplay, a lot of karate throughout this film. It's just real fun, and it's pretty much about him solving the crime of who killed his mentor there, Pascal, and getting some payback for it. And then he starts to unravel some more clues, finding out all these people that are involved, which it leads to a final intense showdown at the end with classic Chuck Norris kicks and pretty nice villain he's fighting through this film. So that's pretty much the film right there that I could get into without, like I said, giving too many spoilers. This film's a 1982 action martial arts film. I'm going to get into it. There's a lot of great fight scenes in this film. Chuck Norris is back at it. This is one of his best roles as Josh Randall. And it's funny because he has pretty much a cowboy hat, and when someone messes it up or steps on it, he gets real angry, and that's when you see the real Chuck Randall come out and pretty much, kick some ass there with some martial arts. Has a great score in the film. I love the score. Awesome throughout the film. Good solid story. And you got some pretty nice kills, and it's Has some pretty good deaths too, also with some fight scenes throughout this film. So yeah, I really enjoyed this film. This is one of classic. It's definitely in my Chuck Norris top 5 films, and it desperately needs a Blu-ray release. There is not one, so I just have the DVD right now. Um, it's a good transfer. So let's get into this film. My ratings. I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 5. I love this film. Classic. I highly recommend it if you're a Chuck Norris fan or just an action, kung fu fan of films. This one is a great one, guys. It's 1982's Force Vengeance. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. This is my review for my Saturday action and exploitations films. This is Undead Nightmare 24. Please hit a like, comment, subscribe. Everyone have a great weekend out there. Be nice to each other. Stay safe. This is Undead Nightmare 24. Peace.
Screaming Eagle. Screaming Eagle. Elongated scar, lower back. Knife. Knife wound. Round penetration scar, left tricep. Gunshot. Gunshot.
For Josh Randall, it was just a stopover in Hong Kong on the way home from Nam. A chance for some rest and relaxation. But soon he was captivated by the charm of the people, and he decided to stay. So he found a good job.
Name's Randall. You're David Pascal's man. That's right. You owe him $114,000. Pay it.
With terrific fringe benefits. A job that allows him to do what he does better than anybody else. Survive. Because Randall is a walking weapon that never runs out of ammunition and never misses. And anybody who doubts it should watch his step. Chuck Norris is Josh Randall in Forced Vengeance. He doesn't have to look for trouble. He is trouble. In his world, just staying alive is a gamble, and you'd better be ready to play.